Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with my Douglas Husky that I got lately. This is Sasha. I actually know I called her Ulana, but after getting Tyson, I decided just to keep and stay to their names. So I just changed my mind and I think I'll just keep her name Sasha, as it's not bad, it sounds pretty Russian as well. So this is Sasha. And actually I have been collecting another Douglas Husky off Amazon. The one they call Nadia or Nadia. She's a bit larger, she's right there, so I'll open the package and show you. Sasha is actually one of the older models, I think, if I'm not wrong. She has a pale grey marking on her nose and her muzzle is kind of short. I've been looking for Tyson to show him in this video, but I think he is busy or he is kind of unavailable at the moment, so he should be somewhere behind me. Good luck finding him. I have been restacking the plush and that's why he's probably just under a bunch of others. So yeah, let's have a look at this husky. I have no idea what she will look like. The picture looked kind of nice. They had a few huskies on Amazon. They actually had a few Douglas plush on Amazon. So I decided to just get some and see what they look like, and well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to love them anyway. So as long as I have the possibility to collect a few, I'll certainly do try to collect the ones that I like. And yeah, they have a few. Sasha came out of a store, so I just passed by, I found her and I took her with me, and I think I had her with a discount. So but she's also a Douglas plush. She has this weird covering on her tag. And I don't really know actually why they color her tag like this. It's not a regular Douglas tag. This is her name, Sasha. And she has the red Douglas classic tush tag. So there you go. And she also has the very typical Douglas back legs, which I don't really like the finishing on the legs. So I'll just open up this husky and see what they have been sending me. There you go, just opened the package. Now, as Sasha, I believe there are two models available. There's an old Sasha and a new Sasha. I don't really know if they actually gave the other one another name. Not as far as I know, but it's just that I checked a few videos in which apparently people have been collecting two kinds of her. So apparently this should be the oldest one. So correct me if I'm wrong. And I don't really know if I'm going to make it a male or a bitch. Maybe a male. I don't really know. I believe here Sasha is a male name. As far as I know, it's a male name. So just let me know, because I think it also kind of sounds female, and well, it looks more like a she. So never mind, I guess. But since actually I will keep Nadia's name, I kept Tyson's name, and I kept Sasha's name. Well, I thought it was just more logic to keep the other's name. Only Ben is renamed, my German Shepherd, but also kept Hunter's name. So yeah, why not just Sasha's name? It's a bit just illogic renaming Sasha. I had Ben from Katie, and I had like no idea what was the name of the German Shepherd, so that's why he has named Ben. Let's have a look at her. Nope. Box problems. Not quite sure I will collect Barker, but that actually depends on if he's available on the site where I shop. And there you go. Just a huge cloud in a box. There you go. There she is. This is a classic Douglas tag. She's a bit of a larger size apparently, but I'm not quite sure I like Barker's size. Maybe it's a bit too large and very expensive. Let's keep the box aside. I see they taped her. Oh, she has a very pretty face and really large ears. I like the detail they put in her mouth too. Her little lips like this. She's really soft. Apparently, well, no, I don't really know if there are more than one models available of Nadia. But Barker is a bit darker, apparently. Oh, she has nice paws as well. And her fluffy tail. Her tail actually looks a bit like Sasha's tail. Only Sasha has a smaller tail. There you go. So she's a bit deformed because she was stuffed in a bag. I really like the detail in the paws, and here the back legs as well. Back legs have more like something like Sasha has, see? But I don't really like the back legs of Sasha. I think the back legs look a bit more like the back legs of a Bichon Frise, or the back legs of a Westie or something like that, or Maltese. Doesn't really look like Husky back legs to me. But here you have like more detailed, longer legs as well. Barker's legs are even longer. They have like beans in the legs, and I think there's nice finishing on the front legs too. I couldn't find any reviews of Sasha. Sorry, I messed up the names. Couldn't find any reviews of Nadia. So yeah, well, I'm glad. Maybe I can just make a nice one. It's just that I have to sustain her. As you can see, well, I have pretty small hands, but just grabbing her by the neck and pulling her up, well, takes a lot out of my hands. So try to give her a general overview. There you go. This is her. And she's a really nice Husky plush. Her tail just falls aside. It's a bit of a shy tail. It's a nice large Husky plush for any Husky lover. And she's very floppy. I like that in plush, that they're so floppy. This is her belly. And how her legs feel, but of course she's kind of heavy. There you go. This is her. Maybe just tossing her on the ground was the best idea. Here's the tail. Of course, doesn't really stays up. The tail just falls like this. Her leg is a bit retracted here. But that of course depends on the plush you get. She has like nice silver gray markings. And I'm glad to see that her muzzle is not too short. I was a bit afraid when I saw the pictures the muzzle was like super short. I think that's a pity. But apparently it's a decent length. And I like the face. It's really like a dog face. So it's really sweet. She is really sweet, and she has nice ears as well. I have the impression that one of her ears is a bit larger here. But yeah, that really depends on the plush you get. Apparently they got me a pretty one. Her nose is leathery. It's not a plastic nose. She has a bit of rough hair here on top of her back. Actually, she's really soft. So this is a bit of a larger size. Fluffy tail. I'll put a collar on her. Her neck is firmly stuffed, so she has a little piece of fluff here. Apparently a leftover little gray hair. And they have some nice detailing actually in the mouth. So what I really like about this plush is that the length of the legs is kind of decent. The finishing on the lips and the mouth, even the muzzle, finishing in the eyes is really pretty. I suppose she has blue eyes. Difficult to see. Let me check. I don't have that impression. Seem to have brown eyes. Even Sasha has brown eyes. So, there you go. And She's a very proud look. She's really pretty. Absolutely. Also, her tail has nice finishings. A pretty husky tail, and I really like the finishings that Douglas puts into the dog breeds they design. Show you her tag. Nadia Husky. And this is just a little sticker they put on her tag, but I believe that her name is right underneath. And this one, apparently she was described as being 24 inches. She just sits well like this, see? But her front sustains well. On my plush, the front legs are pretty sturdy and they sustain her well. So you can actually just have her like this, even in a lying down position. It's a pretty husky plush. One I would definitely recommend for any husky lover. I barely have Douglas plush. I know people who actually can reach this plush, collect them. I have a few dogs and a hedgehog, 2 hedgehogs. But if I can collect more of them, I certainly will. Because those plush are nice. Now, of course, she has a sturdy belly. Her torso and belly are quite well stuffed. The back legs, well, turn out a bit short, apparently, when you actually have a closer look. They're like a bit retracted on against her belly, but that's not just, that's just an idea. They're just well made. When you actually turn Nadia on her back, you can actually see the finishing here on the legs. And your fluffy, fluffy tail. And I was quite curious about this plush since I got Sasha and Tyson. I was really glad. Those Douglas plush are pretty easy to obtain, and they are here in about 3 days. So I've been following the Australian Shepherd as well. And look how expressive she is. It's amazing, and she has really pretty ears. Let's pick her a nice collar. There you go. This is Nadia sitting up. She, I put a collar on her, like medium size. It's still a puppy collar, you know, but it has like nice little poppets with nice collars around her neck. So apparently you can sustain her in the sitting up position. Because her back legs are a bit retracted or a bit folded under her, it's pretty easy actually to have her sit like this. It's just that she doesn't have wires or something in just fluffy stuffing in her legs. So you just have to position her, the way she would actually just stay up. But you'll manage. I can manage with mine as well. But it's a bit weird looking, even where you can actually make her lie down. So it's not that it's really difficult to position her or to make her pose. She's actually really pretty. If you want to compare with, in fact, this plush is quite similar, except from the size. She also has like little beans in her, and she has the same. She has beans in her legs, in her paws. She has the same features on the back legs. And they have the same grey color on their back. It's just that my Nadia is quite well stuffed here in the belly and also in the torso, maybe just to sustain the blush. I don't really know why they did that. But it's just that she looks a bit fat. So she looks really chubby. She's a chubby belly. That's so cute. There we go. It's a really fluffy plush, a really adorable husky. And her tail, doesn't really stay up. But if you pull the leg like this, I'll try to do it with my knee. You have the tail. It's really pretty looking, just that she looks a bit short because she's really well stuffed here from the back to the belly and the torso. have like 50 shades of grey in her fur. Snow white on her legs. And she kind of has like the same marking here coming over the belly or over her sides. And the same tail, except from this tail is a bit longer. Doesn't stay up though. I know in the picture it stays up, but it just falls aside like this when the plush stays up. So there you go, this is Nadia. I'm not quite sure I will collect Barker, maybe if I can, but it's just that he's really large. And I think with this design, this size and this size might be more appropriated. So maybe not Barker, but maybe some other doggies. We'll see. I really like the finishing in her head. She has a really pretty face. Of course, when you get the plush sent to you, you can't really pick the one you like. That's a bit of a disadvantage when you order online. But I think this little girl here is, yeah, really nice. Very well made. Sasha's nose is rather plastic. Well, no, it's very firmly stuffed, but it's leathery. And in the very first place, I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to collect Sasha. I saw her, I was like, I'm not quite sure this Husky will fit in my collection because of her features, but, well, after all, I really don't really regret getting her. She's nice. We actually have a look at Nadia's ears. Is that, well, she has this large big ear that stays pretty up. That's really nice. She has such a pretty face. And then here you have this little ear that's more a bit closed. Now you have a look at the back. Do you see their ears like almost, the tips are just bent. That's so cute. And it reminds me of a border collie. Reminds me of Kylie's ears. So when you have a look at the back, it's really cute. But when it comes on the face and how this plush looks, if you like floppy plush, floppy and large plush, I would definitely recommend this Husky. He is adorable and really well made. So there you go. I believe this is going to be it for this video. She is really one of my plush with the prettiest face. I think I have another here somewhere, so I can show you with a very pretty face. Well, there are a bunch of them, to be honest. I have to find her. Where's Azula? Can't find her. I don't really know where I put her. I've been restacking. I think I found her. Here she is. There you go. She's yes. Do you think you can hide from me? She's also one with a really pretty face. She's a Unitoys plush. She's not very large, but she's gorgeous. Just to give you an idea. They all have gorgeous faces though. But I think when it comes on the dog and wolf-like face, I think Nadia is really a plus. Oh, look at her ear. She's a puppy. So there you go. No Tyson, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. Maybe later. Now, so far I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.